Everybody's talking about Kristy Sarah and her divorce. You might want to grab a snack. This is going to be a long one. If you want to hear me talk really fast, just X to the speed right here. Now, the facts on their relationship is that they met at 14. They got married. They have 2 kids. He is a chef and she is a full-time content creator. This woman has literally on one platform alone, basically 10 million followers. I can tell you something right now. She makes a dumb amount of money with her engagement. It's also not about the amount of followers. She's got both. My point is, when they started dating, there was no way that he knew that she was going to become the breadwinner. In a relationship, as a man, when your wife starts to make a lot more money than you, it demasculates you. It doesn't matter how great of a relationship it is, how long you guys have been together. The man starts to feel like he is in his feminine. He starts to feel less than. He starts to resent you. Not only that, but her content relied on him being in it most of the time. Now, I don't know how their payout structure works, but I don't think she was paying him to be in the content. And even if she was, he probably felt weird getting money from his wife. And if she wasn't paying him to be in the videos and she was making all this money, then he probably resented her for it. My point is, this is a lose-lose situation. Now, I read in the article that in 2025, they really tried to make the relationship work. And in the end, he was like, I think we should go our separate ways. And he started seeing someone. I don't think they were legally divorced when he started to see someone, but he did mention that they were separated. Does it make it right? No. But he wasn't fully in the wrong. But the reason why he started seeing someone else was because he felt demasculated in that relationship. So he probably started to entertain someone that was nowhere near as successful or well-known as his wife. Not to say that as a woman, you should go date a man that is way more famous than you or just makes a lot more money than you, because I promise that dynamic doesn't work as well. What's really messy about success is the men that have a lot of success, they tend to not want to settle down, or if they're in the limelight, they're used to getting all this attention, so they have trouble staying faithful and committed. As a woman, when you become famous and successful, a lot of men will start to feel less than, and it becomes very hard to date. And what also doesn't help this dynamic is the fact that they were together from 14. There's a lot of growth as a teenager into your 20s, because like I said, relationships in the limelight generally don't work. Whether you are the person or they are the person in the limelight, it doesn't work. And as you guys have seen, a lot of celebrity couples, they don't end up working out in the long run. And the ones that do are very rare. There is an even playing field. Anyways, leave a comment for part 2. Bye. Everybody was talking about Kristy Sarah's divorce. I made a video about it, but there were some pissed off people in the comments. So I guess I'm gonna address what I meant in the video. Also, hold down right here if you want to speed up the video. First of all, I don't condone cheating. Have you seen any of my videos? Have you seen what I've gone viral for? I literally talk about dating advice. Literally tell people red flags to look for so that they don't get cheated on. I was in 3 relationships in a row where I got cheated on. So I'm the last person that you gotta tell that to, because that is not true. Second of all, I'm not gonna comment on a relationship or marriage or divorce or whatever that I know nothing personal about. What I can comment though is the dynamic. I do social media full time. Have I dated someone with millions of followers? Yes. When you live with someone, money impacts the relationship. Yes. I don't know what planet you guys are living on where you think that if someone has 25 million followers on 2 platforms combined, that they are making less than a celebrity chef. You guys know the rates. I have right under 500,000 followers. He is most certainly not the breadwinner. I don't care how many investments you've made. A, I do not support cheating. B, I'm not about to take sides on a divorce that the other person hasn't even spoken about yet. And there's definitely a lot of personal info that will not be released out into the public. Even if you had the conversation of, hey, we're separated now, it is still hurtful to go date or get involved with someone else while you just got out of an 11-year relationship. It is not right to go get involved with someone, even if it's 6 months later, a year later. 11 years was like half their life. So I don't support that either. Me personally, it would probably take me 4 years to heal from that. And I don't even think I would be fully healed. Listen, getting a divorce and filing it legally is a very difficult and long process. I'm just saying it's not as black and white as you people are making it out to be. If you have any more accusations about me and my character, let me know in the comments. Okay, bye.